Welcome in to the new members and to the old members that have found their way back to the community. I need you just as much as you need me. In this morning's update, we're going to go over the XRP technical analysis as it's down about 2.6%. We'll go over the XRP market cap, the XRP Bitcoin pairing, along with Bitcoin itself. We'll also get into some reading here towards the middle or end of this update with Ripple CTO reveals major XRP ledger feature amid stablecoin excitement. And then before we leave, we'll also read XRP skyrockets over 80% in key metric as price attempts rebound. So we'll get into a lot of different angles here, not just technical analysis, so that you can hear some of the technicals as well outside of the chart, of my chart at least. But what we need to remember here is even though everything looks bearish, even though XRP looks like it's in a downturn, the truth is, and I know it's going to be hard to believe, this is the most bullish XRP's been since March of 2022. I know when we think about it on the onset, I know with all the negativity, I know with all the FUD, and I know with all the backlash right now on XRP, that it feels very hard to believe that we could be in the most bullish formation setup, or the most bullish position that we've been in since March of 2022. Now, when you make a claim like that, you can't just say it and be like, oh, this is the way it is. This is why it's the case. The reasoning that I have behind this, and I think a lot of people forget about the setup we're actually in, and I'll try to help clarify it for everybody very quickly here this morning before we get into the current rotational poll, or the technicals of today. So if we look at this from a long scale, and I think a lot of people just look at it from 1 day or 1 month or 6 months, instead of looking at it the entirety of the pattern. So when you look at this with XRP, it's very clear to see what's going on here. Where I marked it there for everybody who's new, and if you're not, you're getting a little bit of a rehash education here. Where that circle is on the top, where that arrow is pointing, is where we had all-time highs on Bitstamp. It was $3.30 roughly. Then it took us 27 months until we could hit our floor. 27 months of consolidation after hitting 330. And we did not hit support until just over 10 cents in March of 2020. That's a 27-month consolidation. So that's our first hit of the uptrend. Then we came up. We had a parabolic pushback. Well, we had a nice move up. Then it crashed all the way back down to the uptrend on the announcement in December of 2020 of the lawsuit. Then it bounced up at some point in April of 2021. It bounced up. In 9 days, we went from 59 cents to $1.98, exhausting the entire run. Then we came back down, and we hit the uptrend again for a third time, a fourth time. Then we come back up, and we hit the downtrending resistance for a third time. We've confirmed this descending triangle, or the descending structure, descending triangle, descending consolidation, whatever. It's a bullish continuation once you get to the bottom. These are bullish consolidations. Now, the speculation is we might have, for the first time, and this is why I'm excited, for the first time XRP might have hit the expansion zone since we created this uptrend in March of 2020. What that means is this is our first real chance of XRP not having to come back down to the overall support of this uptrend, which right now sits at 38.8 cents. If this uptrend is now taking over, your floor ends up being right around that 533 area. It continues to go up with this uptrending support, but still that 533, 538, anywhere in that area is that big support. So if XRP were to hold this and not break down past that 533 and use this new uptrend, this is telling us that if this expansion zone is confirmed, XRP very well, and it's just like here, you can do the same thing from here. If the resistance zone is now, if this is confined in the new pattern now, this is officially our expansion zone to break out. If we were to push past this and break out, there is a lot that XRP is ready to do here. A 77-month consolidation from here, the technical target, if it played true, is $1.98. If it only plays up one level on a breakout, the technical targets are on $1.20. And that comes on the cup and handle breakout. But you can also see it. If you're saying that this is a short pattern, if you're trying to say this is the short pattern, this is the new setup, this is the resistance support, and this is exactly how it lined up, you can actually see a new technical target transcending here. You know, assuming. So if we look at this technical move, and we're just assuming this breaks out of this instead of breaking down. If this breaks down, it's invalidated. But even the short-term move suggests, again, this is pulling us to $1.19, $1.20, just like the cup and handle breakout. So essentially what you're seeing here is the handle setup. This handle could be the new expansion zone. That's the point. And on this chart, if you just fill it in like this, we can see it. Let me change the color so it's easier to see. But I wanted to come out this morning giving some information that might be overlooked here, because I hear a lot of people that are very negative when it comes to XRP's price action that don't seem to understand that we are building towards something here. And unless this gets invalidated, we are in the break. We're in the brink of starting a breakout. Now, if this gets invalidated and we lose 53.3, then we come back down to the bottom of the handle and this expansion zone's been invalidated. That would be invalidated. So that's the importance right now, not just understanding what's going on long term, but understanding when you bring the pattern all the way from 2018 up to now, we're in an expansion zone. And the easiest way to look at this right now is within the XRP cup and handle. And that's all we're showing here is the expansion. And it shows all the different targets that are coming up. But if you want to make this very simple, this is what's going on. We are in the expansion zone. The handle. If the handle busts and we lose 53.3, which is this major pivot level, I have it at 537 on this chart, then you would come down here to about 498. That's the bottom of the handle if we break out. If we break up and this pattern holds, then your next resistance would be around 71 cents. So what I'm looking at is I'm going to pay attention very closely here going forward. Unless this pattern breaks, this new uptrending support could be the new expansion in the uptrend. And that even, if you take it from that high wick, you don't even have to do that. You can take it from the low wicks. We can take it just like this. Because if we're getting into an expansion zone, we can see we're getting very close to having to have a break up or break down here. So just remember, I know it's very easy to get overly bearish in these moments. I know it's easy to say that it's all over and XRP is a pile of shit, not do the due diligence and technical analysis. But when you actually start looking at the analysis, if we start breaking this in terms, we're coming to an apex zone. This has to react by June 3rd. In this current setup. So technically we've got until June 3rd if we continue this consolidation. Will it continue or not? Well, that'll be told if 53.3 cents is lost. If you lose that support, well, obviously this isn't holding. And then it would be invalidated. But as long as this holds in this structure, this could be the start of something even bigger than meets the eye. So I wanted to give some optimism with XRP. I wanted you to see why XRP is the most bullish it's been in 2 years. We also have broken back above 58 cents, which is very important. You want to be above that 58 cents at worst. And then you don't have to worry about the breakdown if you can continue to hold. But we did come outside of this for a second, all the way down to 564. But as of right now, it's just a wick, and we're back above the 577, 578 support area. So right now, XRP's fought off that push down, as Bitcoin's fought off a lot of it as well this morning. It's back up to 67,800, and it came all the way down. Where was it at this morning? Let me get rid of this. We already know the targets. It came down to 64,529. Still maintain this bull flag setup. And if you break up out of this and do hold a bull flag, you're going up to 79,377. And as long as you hold that structure, and I know it seems crazy again with Bitcoin, but as long as we hold this structure, we can argue with Bitcoin that you very well might be in a bull flag setup. I mean, you come up here with the flag. I know it's jank because it's... But if you look at it in higher time frames, you get rid of a lot of the noise. And if you look at it just like this, I mean, it's very possible that we are in a bull flag right now. I know it doesn't seem like a prototypical bull flag, but I'm telling you, that's what it seems like it's set up as. And the fact that we're not losing this structure seems to signify that we're in some kind of bullish consolidation here. Now, if we break down First target's 59,539. Second target is 57,000 on the rising channel resistance as support now. So a lot to look at here for Bitcoin as well. If we break up 79,377, and that's conditional because you have to break over around that, it's roughly 71,500 area. So we'll continue to watch this as we go. XRP Bitcoin pairings down 1.15% to 856. But before I get into this, let me just do the intro here very quickly. Please make sure to hit that like button so YouTube recommends this update. Everybody who trades XRP, who's interested in XRP, needs to see this technical analysis this morning. Everybody needs to know XRP is the most bullish it's been since March of 2022. And I'm going to put that in the headline, the title, so everybody can see this. If you're looking to trade XRP in this high times of uncertainty, but you want an exchange that's up during the high times of volatility, has low fees, the lowest spot and leverage trading fees in the USA, because you're sick of setting an arm and a leg just to buy a shirt. Because what's the point? You don't even have an arm or a leg anymore, but you have a shirt on your back. So you don't want to pay those extraordinary fees. You don't even want to have to use a VPN because you don't want to feel like a criminal to trade XRP, because you're not. So use BITUNIX. No VPN required. KYC is not even necessary if you're sending and receiving from exchange to exchange. So consider that. And please make sure to hit that like button so YouTube recommends this update so that more and more people can find their way in here. By you hitting that like button, it doesn't just benefit me with the new or older viewers, it's both. Because when they're scrolling through their YouTube feeds, I will pop up in their feeds and they'll be able to find the content for the first time or find their way back home because YouTube's recommending the video because you hit the like button. If you want to show me personal support as it is the start of a new month, all I ask is one time per month if it's within your means to send one YouTube super chat per month or join Tom's Army as a way of showing further support. Also, make sure to hit that subscribe button and join the over 21,200 subscribers as we're in a very trying time for cryptocurrency and many are fleeing the space. So with XRP, Bitcoin pairing, right now in this descending structure, we have not given up support. And as long as we hold that 849 and do this in a descending structure and hold, we know the technical breakdown 709, but the technical break up here is up here to 1095 if we can hold. So just pay attention to that. And that's about as good as we can do with the XRP Bitcoin pairing as it's in a descending consolidation, which is actually signs of a bullish continuation when it's done on the consolidation. XRP market cap is at $31.952 billion, down 1.94%. The market cap still has not given up the 200-day. The rising channel resistance, if that breaks down, it would suggest XRP's price action, but the market cap comes down to $22.65 billion. If that happened, it would invalidate this bullish thesis. So right now, it's in XRP's best interest to continue to hold that 200-day like it is and get back above this rising channel area, right around $33.29 billion. It's the best I can put it for everybody. XRP's got to get back above there. It actually might be a little bit higher. This got brought down somehow, which isn't exciting at all. Okay. So we got to get back up here around this. Where is it in current times? 33.9 billion. So that's what's going on here. And if you talk about this little expansion zone, XRP's up against it right now. You got to get back in front of there. You don't want to get rejected here. Otherwise, it could lead to a very big reversal. So as of right now, unless that 50-cent handle breaks on the cup and handle, very bullish. If you're over 58 cents, even more bullish because the short-term drop to 53 doesn't even have to happen as long as you're over 58. I think it's 57.7 at right now, but 58's a good measuring stick. So now let's get into some reading. Ripple CTO reveals major XRPL feature amid stablecoin excitement. Ripple's Chief Technology Officer David Schwartz cast a spotlight on a crucial feature of the XRP ledger XRPL known as auto bridging. This comes at a time when excitement is building over Ripple's new stablecoin, which is expected to bring more utility and liquidity to XRP Ledger. While not new to the XRPL, auto bridging is a unique feature on the DEX that uses XRP as a native currency to facilitate trades between any two assets on the ledger. As a native currency on XRPL, XRP is inherently counterparty free. Auto bridging capitalizes on this by automatically using XRP as a bridge currency when determining the most efficient trading path between assets. Ripple CTO has authored a blog to explain how the XRPL feature of auto bridging which helps to enable the efficient trading of stablecoins on the XRPL. One of the key use cases for auto bridging is enabling. Anthony Welfare, April 4, 2024. One of the primary applications for auto bridging is the efficient trading of stablecoins on XRPL. Many DeFi applications rely on stablecoins, which are designed to limit volatility by being tied to a stable asset such as the US dollar. Auto bridging works in tandem with the XRPL's automated market maker AMM function, which recently went live on the XRPL mainnet. When an AMM trade takes place on the XRP ledger, it can generate fresh trading offers that are compatible with the auto bridging feature. This means that the auto bridging feature can consider the newly created offers when processing trades. In fantastic news for the cryptocurrency community, fintech behemoth Ripple will launch a USD-backed stablecoin pegged 1-to-1 to the US dollar. Ripple's stablecoin will be backed completely by US dollar deposits, US government bonds, and cash equivalents, ensuring trust and stability. Stablecoins serve as a pivotal entry point to DeFi, and introducing an enterprise-grade stablecoin into the XRP ledger is expected to generate more use cases, liquidity, and opportunities for developers and users alike. So that's good news. And then one other thing I wanted to look at here. I wanted to look at how do we go back to March 8th? So XRP skyrockets over 80% in key metrics as price attempts rebound. So this is a notable metric if we are going to, in fact, have some advancement in price appreciation. During a broader crypto market correction, XRP, the digital asset closely associated with Ripple Labs, has displayed notable resilience and positive momentum. Despite recent struggles in its price performance, XRP is showing early signs of potential rebound, supported by several bullish indicators that suggest renewed interest and buying pressure on the market. One of the most compelling bullish signals for XRP is the dramatic increase in trading volume. According to CoinGlass data, the trading volume for XRP has surged by an impressive 87.55% in the last 24 hours, reaching a total volume of 2.67 billion. This surge in trading activity is a clear indication of the renewed interest and heightened buying pressure on the XRP market. When breaking down the trading volume by exchange, Binance emerged as the dominant player with a trading volume of 1.18 billion. Bybit and OKX followed with volumes of 443.63 million and 289.05 million, respectively. These figures suggest that the increased trading activity is not confined to a single platform, but is rather a broad-based phenomenon involving multiple exchanges. XRP open interest climbs. In addition to the surge in trading volume, the open interest for XRP has also seen a notable increase. CoinGlass data reveals that open interest has risen by 4.26% in the last 24 hours, reaching a total of 945.87 million. This metric is particularly significant as it provides insights into market sentiment and potential future price movements. Once again, Binance leads the way in open interest with a total of 236.65 million, followed by Bybit with 206.15 million and BitGet with 140.74 million. The rise in open interest alongside the surge in trading volume suggests growing optimism and confidence among traders regarding XRP's price potential. Beyond immediate trading metrics, another factor that could catalyze XRP's price in Ripple's ongoing efforts to forge new partnerships and expand its network of financial institutions and payment providers. Ripple has a track record of collaborating with major players in the finance industry, and any positive announcement regarding new partnerships or adoption could significantly boost investors' confidence and drive up demand for XRP. Now let's see if there's anything of importance with Bitcoin here. No. Not seeing much here. But Bitcoin's strong performance absorbed 100 million of sell-offs. Despite a massive fall in the crypto market, Bitcoin sellers still struggle to trigger traditional major price drop during the cycle, as a recent analysis suggests. So let's see. I don't want to read through all of this, but we had So recently on April 4th, Grayscale, a major asset management firm, sold a significant amount of Bitcoin totaling 1,252 Bitcoin worth $84.5 million. Amidst the volatile markets showing mixed sentiments, however, at the same time, Fidelity, another asset management giant, made a massive purchase of 1,771 Bitcoin worth around $119.5 million. Despite Fidelity's purchase, 9 other spot Bitcoin ETF providers, including Grayscale, collectively added 1,991 Bitcoin to their holdings. Although Grayscale remains the top holder of Bitcoin with over 328,000 Bitcoin, followed by BlackRock and Fidelity, currently Bitcoin is trading at 66,900 and in the last 24 hours experiencing 1% off of upside momentum. If we look at Bitcoin over a longer period in the last 7 days, despite massive drops and massive price corrections, Bitcoin experienced a downside momentum of 5%, whereas in the last 30 days, Bitcoin's experienced a descent of 0.1%. So please make sure to hit that like button so YouTube recommends this update. And if you made it until the end, hashtag be better, do better in the comments.